The press conference for Gervonta "Tank" Davis versus Keyshawn Davis was supposed to be a typical face-off to promote one of the most anticipated fights of 2025, but instead, all hell broke loose. Tank, known for his power in the ring and his short temper outside of it, completely snapped, lunging at Keyshawn in an all-out attempt to swing on him before security jumped in. Fans knew this fight had tension, but no one expected it to explode like this. And when you look at everything leading up to this moment, it starts making a lot of sense. This wasn't just a random outburst from Gervonta. His rivalry with Keyshawn Davis has been building up for months, and it's gotten way too personal. But what really made Tank snap? The fact that Keyshawn started talking about Tank's personal life. Keyshawn has been making disrespectful comments about Tank's legal troubles.
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me about.
Well, we need to make sure she's with.
He's been calling him undisciplined, unfocused, and past his prime, and for a fighter like Tank, who is trying to cement his legacy before retirement in 2025, those words cut deep. Now, it's no longer just about boxing, this is personal. Gervonta Davis, a knockout artist with a perfect record and undeniable star power, has long been the face of the lightweight division. The 30-year-old Baltimore powerhouse isn't just known for breaking jaws and racking up KOs, it's his swagger, his charisma, and his ability to own the spotlight that's made him a superstar.
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you gotta be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
On the other hand, Keyshawn Davis, the 25-year-old rising star, has spent the past few years slowly but surely climbing up the rankings.
Davis, Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there we go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combinations.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah. Ooh.
He's a harder puncher.
And, oof.
The lightweight division is his domain now, and he's made it crystal clear he's gunning for Tank's throne.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The is you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
With a slick record, unshakable confidence, and a deadly mix of speed and skill, Keyshawn has the boxing world watching. He's not here for the hype. He's here to take Tank's throne and prove he's the real deal.
You know, you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, said, you know, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him, come on now. If I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody want to talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if you touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay. Come on.
Going into the press conference, fans already knew things would get heated. But what actually happened? No one was ready for it. From the moment they sat down, Tank looked pissed. You could tell from his body language that he wasn't there to play games. Keyshawn? Smug, confident, laughing. Keyshawn knew exactly how to get under Tank's skin. And then Tank snapped. Reports say Tank tried to swing at Keyshawn, but security jumped in at the last second to stop a full-blown brawl from breaking out. Keyshawn, clearly enjoying every second of it, kept taunting Tank, making things even worse. Security had to intervene and break these two up. But there's more at play here than just a simple rivalry. Keyshawn's relationship with Floyd Mayweather adds another layer of intrigue.
Floyd fucked with DB3. Not gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first. And he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top rank too. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like,
Yeah.
you didn't even have to explain, yo,
You feel me?
That's
Like,
what's up.
of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd paying attention. Like, he really fuck with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Or maybe because we just can fucking fight too. You know what I'm saying? He never really went into details on how he knew us. But when he did that shit at his gym, he told me that. I'm like, damn, like, he different. I text Floyd the other day, like, Floyd, he like, man, anytime, family, you just let me know. I can call Floyd right now, he fuck around and answer, you know what I mean? So, Floyd's a real nigga, I'm not gonna lie.
Once a mentor to Tank, Floyd's fallout with Davis created a massive rift in their professional relationship. Keyshawn has been training with Floyd, who has a history with Tank that's as messy as it gets. Now, Floyd is backing Keyshawn, fueling the fire, and making this a personal feud between two former friends.
Luckily, now I got a chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He be calling me now, he texting me now. The whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym, he closing down the gym for him. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd, like, he coaching us. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terrence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours. Like, you got the best prospect. You got Shakur, then you got Terrence Crawford, and then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's never a close fight. Even with Terrence, it's never a close fight, and we.
To understand why this press conference was such a big deal, you have to look at the history between these two fighters.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like,
Bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
The bad blood between Gervonta and Keyshawn has been simmering for months. It all started when Keyshawn hit social media, calling out Tank for cherry-picking fights and dodging real threats just to protect his perfect record. Tank, for the most part, brushed off the noise, at least in public. But behind closed doors, it was obvious he wasn't letting the disrespect slide. This press conference was his chance to settle the score, and he did it in a way no one saw coming. Tank going after Keyshawn at the press conference wasn't just about proving a point. It was about making a statement. This was his way of reminding the world that he's the king of the division, and anyone questioning that is in for a rude awakening. Not to mention, Keyshawn made this fight person by taking shots at Tank's family. Yep, and Tank's brother was the first to break the silence on it. For Keyshawn, this was a wake-up call. He's been riding high on confidence, but this moment showed that there's still a gap between him and Tank. Not just in terms of skill, but also in terms of presence and control. The obvious next step would be for Tank and Keyshawn to settle things in the ring. Fans are already clamoring for the fight, and the press conference only added fuel to the fire.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now
he beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he's given him a good arse spanking.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has already hinted that 2025 could be his final year in the ring, which means every move he makes now is about protecting his undefeated record and securing his legacy as one of boxing's greatest.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
With this whole retirement thing in the air, fans are concerned if Tank is even serious about boxing or not.
Are you retiring?
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to swap today.
That's exactly why a fight with Keyshawn Davis might not be the smartest play. Keyshawn is young, hungry, and extremely skilled. He's got the tools to potentially hand Tank his first loss.
Is Keyshawn ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play
I
out?
feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him. Because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn. And if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? But it is what it is. He got to hype himself up. He got to build himself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that. But like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
Most pros are siding with Keyshawn on this one, And that speaks volumes about the guy.
What was your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thought. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure behind this crowd. Man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro. He put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sisters singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man. And he was able to manage all of this, man.
Let's be real. One bad night under the lights could erase everything Tank has built, especially with retirement looming. Facing a hungry, dangerous fighter like Keyshawn at this stage isn't just another fight. It's a high-risk move that could shake up his legacy forever. He's got speed, power, and a style that could give Tank problems. At just 24 years old, he's already proving himself as a force to be reckoned with, and he's hungry to take down the division's top dog. Keyshawn might be talented, but let's not get it twisted. Tank is an absolute beast. Right now, he's the most skilled fighter in the game. Despite all the noise, he's still the heavy favorite going into this fight. His power, speed, and ring IQ are levels above the competition. And if his recent training clips are any indication, he's looking sharper than ever. Keyshawn is stepping into the ring with a monster, and he better be ready for what's coming. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.